What's up everyone, Xuses here, back with another discussion video where I want to tackle the problem of rage quitting in Street Fighter 5. I'm sure you guys already know that people are quitting matches left, right and center, and it has most probably happened to you several times. We also know that Capcom is more than aware of this situation, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about how rage quitters should be punished and my suggestion of how it can be done. Now before I go into this, please remember that this is only my opinion and I'll be looking forward to reading your responses and how you think rage quitters should be penalized. Alright, so let's get into it. In Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and the Ultimate version, people who purposely disconnected over and over again were put into a special pool of players. This special pool or league was filled with fellow rage quitters. What this essentially meant is that people who purposely rage quit could only play against other rage quitters. And you know exactly what this means. In case you haven't guessed it yet, it means these players could never rank up because they would just be rage quitting on each other. And even if you do rank up on Street Fighter 5, they'll still be alienated from the rest of us. And the awesomeness doesn't end here. If these people somehow find a way to rank up after a very long and frustrating period of hoping that people don't leave at the end of every match, they will be matched with even fewer people as they progress higher in the leagues. I'll elaborate on this point in just a second. The second thing that needs to happen is a complete reset of their league points. The rage quitters crave league points like a drug addict craves crack. The thing they try to protect the most needs to be taken away from them completely. I don't believe in small penalties. If there is sufficient evidence of rage quitting, then I don't see a reason why that person's league points shouldn't be reset to 0. And once they've been reset, they should instantly be put into their own league of rage quitters. So now that they're in this pool of special awesome people, this is where a lot of their problems start. First, they'll only have a handful of people to play against, and secondly, if they find a way to sneak their way up the rankings, which by the way is going to be extremely hard, they'll have even fewer people to play against because as we know, Street Fighter 5 likes to pair you with people who are around your league points and ranking, most of the time anyway. And I don't see a lot of rage quitters making it into the silvers and golds. Can you imagine what it will feel like to have even longer waiting times between matches only to be rage quit on after every match? It just seems like poetic justice that these people who have caused so much frustration to others have the exact same thing done to them over and over again. Okay, so in Marvel vs. Capcom there was also a way out. If you were a good boy and managed to stop rage quitting and were lucky enough to have other rage quitters not leave at the end of every game, you could escape that pool of players. After completing a significant amount of games without leaving, you could return to the realm of normal law-abiding people, but this wasn't easy. I think the same principle should apply to Street Fighter 5. After these people have had their league points reset and been through the struggle of trying to escape the cool crew of people who opt out, they should definitely be allowed to start over. And whilst I'm on the topic of opting out, no such thing exists people. Disconnecting from a match to save your league points is not called opting out, it's called being a dick and not taking your loss like a man. In Street Fighter 5 there is no excuse anymore. I could understand if the netcode was poor and all matches felt laggy and you felt you lost the match only because of the opponent's crappy internet or very bad netcode. But these problems don't really exist in this game, so you don't have an excuse. You should always set your connection quality to 4 to 5 only, and if that doesn't satisfy you, turn battle confirmation on so you know exactly what kind of connection you're about to play against before the match even starts. There is no excuse for rage quitting guys, just take your losses and move on. Now I already know that some of you trolls out there might leave a comment or two about how the game still lags with 4 to 5 connection. And let me just say, this rarely ever happens. 90 to 95% of my games are flawless, so I don't want to hear this nonsense about lag because this game runs perfect for me. And there's one more point I quickly want to make. Capcom, if people rage quit on us, please make sure that we still receive our fight money, because people can't help themselves right now and they're almost leaving every 1 out of 2 games. And I've personally lost out on hundreds of league points because people can't help themselves but leave. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Let me know if you agree on the points I made, and if you're 100% in favor of this, then go ahead and tweet this video to @StreetFighter, because you never know, they may even consider doing something like this. Anyway, I'm definitely interested in reading what penalties you guys come up with, so I'll be looking forward to reading your comments and suggestions. If you liked the video, then don't forget to like my shit, and I'll see you guys in my next video.